Hey guys, it's 21 Maxwell here and welcome to another edition of We Are Wrestling, our time, where we have our go home show for our 1 year anniversary show, which is of course Crowning Glory. I'm absolutely buzzing, I'm really looking forward to this. Hopefully it's a good show today, just the 7 angles to take up the full 65 minutes, a massive main event, hopefully some good angles to get you hyped for the show, and of course we'll run through the card as well. Booking it from the usual place that we book our shows, which is of course the Matt Busby Centre, just basically because it's got a chance to get a bigger attendance than we would elsewhere, paying the same amount of price we would pay for other sorts of arenas. So without further ado, we'll kick on with the show, guys, and I hope you enjoy it. So we start off with Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch is going to cut a promo. She says, "So it's been a long time since any of you have seen me on the British wrestling or UK and Ireland scene, whatever. And it's an absolute pleasure to say that I have an opportunity to face the likes of Kaylee Ray and Nikki Storm for the We Are Wrestling Women's Championship." A solid D44 promo there from Becky Lynch. Certainly got over better than the stuff that Brad Maddox had done for her. But just hyping up that she's going to be here and she's competing in a big time match. And then a match that had average crowd reaction but featured terrible wrestling. Becky Lynch defeated Nikki Storm in 11:54 by countout. Disappointing this was on E+34, as I think this match would be absolutely phenomenal in real life, because both women are absolutely phenomenal competitors. They really are good at what they do. Becky Lynch improving performance skills. Negatives there. I don't get this stamina. I've never seen any stamina issues with Nikki Storm before. But overall, hopefully they can improve as time goes on. Next up, we have our favourite GM in the whole wide world. Hello to all of my favourite cocky pricks out there. It's your favourite general manager in the whole wide world. It is, of course, Mad Braddocks. Now we have quite the situation on our hands, involving the Tag Team Championships. We need a match for Crowning Glory. So who exactly will the Sumerian Death Squad, Tommy End and Michael Dante face? Well, after defeating them last week, I think we have a case in point for the team of Noam Dar and Kenny Williams to be the number one contenders. But let's spice this one right up. How about we add another team? How about we add the former champions, Polar Promotions, and therefore we will have a spectacular triple threat tag team match for the WAW Tag Team Championships. So it will be the Sumerian Death Squad versus Noam Dar and Kenny Williams versus Polar Promotions for the Tag Championships. How good to you people? How good to you cocky pricks am I? I am the GM of the year, says Mad Braddocks as the crowd boos him, despite that being a very good announcement. E25 continuing to build up Brad Maddox or Mad Braddocks as our GM, but I think that should be a match that hopefully gets a good rating, possibly as our co-main event. Next up in a match that had an average crowd reaction and featured some decent in-ring action, Joe Coffey defeats Bram in 7:47 by pinfall with a German suplex. D-40 does the job in getting Joe over. No real improvements there, but I don't get this Joe Coffey having no psychology. Madness, but a good result anyway for guys that were trying to build up. Joe then cuts a promo. So I hear at Crowning Glory there's going to be a six-man match for an opportunity to challenge for the We Are Wrestling Heavyweight Championship at any time. That's quite a few guys, and I think in order to overcome this, you need to be the Iron Man. And it just so happens to be that Joe Coffey is the Iron Man. So I'm going to announce my participation in this match. So whoever my opponents may be warned, because I want that title, and I want it badly. So could 2017 be the year of Joe Coffey? He's entering this match, and it is a D-36. Not too bad, probably something we'll need to look to improve on. Our main event match, and about that featured a good crowd and some decent in-ring action. The team of Dave Mastiff, Marty Scurll and Sha Samuels defeats the team of Mikey Whiplash, Grado and Robbie Solar in 16:21 when Sha Samuels defeats Robbie Solar by pinfall via a spinebuster. A D46 putting over some of the main matches and main attractions that are going to be happening at Crowning Glory. Robbie Solar was off his game, which is disappointing to see. Would hope he'd be able to bring it in this kind of environment. No skill improvements. Negatives there, quite a few. We need to get the locker room morale up, or that's going to cost us massively. So might look to start signing some folks' pals, if that helps us. When we finish the show, the match is over, and Samuels has a win over Robbie Solar. However, during the match, the brawl between Whiplash and Mastiff has begun and has escalated. They are now fighting backstage. Both men are trading blows before Mastiff gets Whiplash with a low blow. He begins to use his size to his advantage. He throws him off wall to wall before throwing him into the backstage interview structure that we never use because we don't have an interviewer. He shouts out at Whiplash, "You still think you're tough enough then, you bastard? Really, Whiplash?" He then picks him back up and throws him over the place before they end up outside randomly in the parking lot with all the cars. Mastiff slams Whiplash onto one of the car bonnets before he decides to get a little crazy and jumps up on the boot of the car. He tries to run across the roof of it, trying to do a senton splash onto Whiplash. Whiplash quickly moves out of the way and and the big man hits no one. Whiplash then somehow finds himself a Singapore cane. In Glasgow, for some reason, there's a Singapore cane just lying there. And he begins to start swinging it, and he hits Dave Mastiff, starts caning him. The referees begin to pull him off. Basically, a mad brawl, and I ran out of text, but basically just hyping up, there's so much hatred here because Dave Mastiff tried to brutalise Whiplash. He wanted to end him before their cage match, and this escalates into a massive brawl where the referees tell Whiplash, "Right, that's enough. Leave Mastiff alone. You've got your revenge." The segment lifts the crowds. Just negatives for low locker room morale, and a D plus 49 gives us a D45 rating, which hopefully will be good going into our event. So I'll quickly hit continue, which would take us into our show. The folk that are missing tonight: Colt Cabana, Gail Kim, Mickey James, Rhino, and Tamatonga. Did sign Gail Kim and Mickey James to be a part of the women's division, and they're always unavailable. So it doesn't matter to us, they ain't getting paid anyway. But as I say, we'll quickly run through the card, and if you want to let me know your predictions in the comments section, it would be deeply appreciated. So we start off, we've got Grado, the hero versus villain match against Marty Scurll. We have a 6-man match for a championship match at any time. It will be Joe Coffey versus Joe Hendry versus Will Ospreay versus Bram versus Damien O'Connor versus the returning Martin Stone. We have a triple threat match for the Women's Championship between Kaylee Ray, Becky Lynch and Nikki Storm. The triple threat match for the Tag Team Championships between Polar Promotions, Noam Dar, Kenny Williams and the Sumerian Death Squad. We also have Robbie Solar versus Shaz Samuels, which should be a David versus Goliath-like battle. And then we have Rockstar Spud versus Zack Sabre Jr. and basically a star attraction match. And of course, the big one, the massive one, Mikey Whiplash versus Dave Mastiff inside a steel cage for the We Are Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. All this will be available in the next episode, guys. I hope you enjoy it. I'm hoping we get a good card for it. Hopefully we get good ratings for it, and hopefully it delivers. That's the main thing, and we can finally get away from being a small company and get bigger and bigger. But I say thank you for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the episode, please leave a thumbs up. If you get any comments, please leave them in the comment section below. As I say, predictions, what you'd like to see in the future. Do you think we'll have any surprises at Crown and Glory? Any superstars making a debut, maybe? Apart from that, as I say, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you hopefully next time for Crown and Glory. Bye bye.